Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For this moment, I would like to tell you how to read data on Flutter. And the previous project, we have a project how to make a coding, a script on Flutter. So this is one from 16 because we have 16 possibility project. We have one project already finished, and then now the project number 41B. Okay, before we continue, we make a demo first, and then we continue to coding and explanation. Okay, this is my script, and then this is my virtual device. This is a project for project number 41A, how to create a data. But now we have a project 40 to 41B, how to read data from database. Click here. Okay, I show this one. If we make this, where is the name? A student ID. Okay, we set student ID. We have a student ID like this, a simple database, and then we try to search, to read. Same search or read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is a student ID. If I read this one, the written, we have student name, gender, address, and so on. Student name will be medium. Okay, click here. Okay, student name medium, gender male, address slum 5, number 123. Okay, if we try search again, we put here 1 until 8 and then 1 until 8. The student name will be Manuel. Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, if I click here, the student name will be Manuel. Click here. Okay, this is a student name Manuel, gender and address Jalan ABC number 1. Okay, same. Now, if we put here, but there is no data on database, for example, we put here number 2, 16. Yeah, we can see this one. Okay, click here. Okay, the result is read data not found because there is no student ID like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so now we back to the script. So the script I can stop first, stop debugging, and then I clear this one, delete this one. All this I make a delete, and then this one delete all. Then this one delete all. This is just information if there is no data on database. Okay. Here, where is it? Okay, because there is data. Okay, we make a remark first. So once again this one. Okay, to make this one not error, not red. Okay. Now we make this one read one record dot. Okay, this is one. Read one record dot. Okay, we have delete this. Okay, make stateless widget. This one. Read one record. Okay, the stateful widget make stateful. Where is it? Stateful. My widget. This is simple. Okay, now we make application bar first. CRUD operation read one record. Okay, this one. Material application. Home, schedule, app bar, and then title, text. Okay, take this one, CRUD operation, and then this one, read one record. Okay, I have made this application bar. So now we make a text field and also button. Okay, here. So all parameter like this, if we click here student ID and send to backend, and then if success, all parameter from the backend will back or will return to the Flutter. This is all parameter. So now we must make a declaration, this one on the my Flutter. Okay, so to make this one faster, my video not too long, we copy this block by block. Okay, this one copy, okay, so this is all parameter. We make a declaration first. So after that, now this one return to make this text field and also button here. So now, okay, we make how to say that, to make scaffold. Okay, this one body. Make this column. Children. Okay. So now the widget, this one, widget this on widget this, I copy to my project. Okay. to make our video not too long. Okay, this one, where is it? This on this. Okay, copy. Okay. Save. So now we make a input formatter to make, if we put here just a digit only, there is no alphabet here. We make filtering here, filtering, digit only here. Okay, so and then we make a declaration of controller here, controller text editing controller. Okay, and then we make ctr, this is a controller name, assert name text editing controller here. Okay, so the controller name texert. Okay, we make this one, open this. Okay, if we run here, so we can see the text field and also button. So next, after this parameter, after we put here, and then this parameter will go to the backend. On backend, we'll run the script and the result is written to the Flutter. Okay, okay. We see the result first. If we put the menu, so this widget will show on the screen Flutter. Okay, maybe this take a few seconds. We will see the result here. Text one record here. Okay, so if we click here the menu here, okay, we see menu, read this one, number to read. Okay, okay, so the Flutter will go to the read one record. If we click here, okay, if we click here, go to read one record. Read one record, this one, go to read one record. Will show CRUD operation read one record. Okay, click here, read. Okay, CRUD just this one, yeah. This is okay. Okay, moment please. This is we make background color, background. Oh, where is it? Skateboard here. This one, background color, colors red. Okay, save. This will be red. Okay. Material app we put here first. Okay, we remark the red first. We remove this one, the back banner false. Okay, remove here. Okay, so now from stateless widget here, we'll call to stateful widget, my widget. Okay, this one, we make this body, call my widget here. From here, stateless widget call to this one. Okay, we can see this one. Okay, now we make a red color on the button, on the top, this one. Save. Okay, now we make this one. Where is it? Just make cons. Okay, and also this one make this center. Where is it? Moment, please. Grid operation, no. This one. Okay. This main axis alignment. Where is it? From here, I think. Main axis alignment. Main axis alignment center. Save. Okay. So this one, we make a center here. Right click, refactor, center, and then make this one cons. Okay, so now F bar, this one, okay, not here, remark here, background, colors, thread. Okay, save. Okay, now we have like this. Yeah. So what next? Okay, if we put here this one, if we click this button, so the script will be go to the backend. So now we must make asynchronous function here. Okay, make this one asynchronous function, future. Void we make the name underscore query search one. Search one async. Why this red? Future for it. Once again, moment please. Okay. Future for it. Query username search one, and then this one async. Yeah. Okay. So first we make a declaration first, the URL, my URL, okay. This one final URL1 uri.parse. Okay, this one https mediumsitompul.com, and then my script we on my folder CRUD. REST API, and then my script name is search1.php. Okay, we must make a declaration first. Where is my script on the backend? This is my script on the backend. I use hosting. If you use localhost, put here on your IP address here, and then where is the folder name, and then where is the script name. Okay, after you make a declaration, and then we make a respond, I mean return. Where is the response? Okay, the first one we make a variable response. I put here unip. This is a just name because this is about student, and then student learn at university, and then imagine this is server university. Okay, await. http://post. Okay, because we use HTTP here, so we must import. Okay, this one make a HTTP. Okay, this one. Okay, we have a person here. Now we use this version, and then how to installing this. Okay, copy this to the dependencies. Okay, and also copy this to your script. Okay, we have copy this to my script. Okay, is HTTP. Okay, and also we must import asynchronous, this one, and once again I import convert this. Okay, on my PubSpec we use this one. Yeah, we must copy from dependencies server to your script 110, like this. 110, you copy the dependencies to your script. Okay. Okay, now we see this one. Where is the red, the error list? Where is it? No, record one record. Okay, this one. We continue. HTTP post, and then this one URL1 URL1 comma body. Okay. Okay. Body we put here. You send the parameter from here. What is the parameter name? Okay. Now we make this the parameter name. Set one here. Up to you. What do you want to make a name? Okay. After that, this is a controller name. Okay, this one. Dot text. Okay. After that, if you want to see the written like this, if you send this, there is a written here. Yeah, okay. Make this one final declaration final data student. This is just parameter name JSON. Why data student? Why JSON decode? There is no JSON decode here. Final data student JSON. Oh, this one JSON decode. Respond unif. And this one respond unif dot body. Okay, this is written data. If you want to debug here, print here. Okay, make this print. Data student. Okay, make a remark this. Yes, make name data student. Okay, to make easy to see where is the data student result, make this we if you see this plus plus plus, the bottom plus 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 is the data student. Okay, we save. Okay, now we okay. Okay, we put here, make this one. We search data student ID, put here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If we put here the student ID, so all the record will return to the Flutter because after this one, if you put here, you query this on PHP script. This is a PHP script. Search one, select all parameter from database where student ID like this. Okay, now if we put here, we see this one on the debug console, we will see the result. Okay, put here, click here, tombol dipencet. Okay, so tombol dipencet, read one record. Okay, read one record, this one. Okay, this one, tombol dipencet. Yeah. Okay, now we run the query search one. query search one here. This is a query search one. This is query search one. Okay, send the parameter to the backend, and then the return will be back to the Flutter, save to the data student, and then we print this parameter. Okay, now we try again, send this. Okay, you see this one. All data based from here, this one, student ID, student name, gender, address, major, and phone will back to the Flutter, this one. Okay? So, this is a good news. So, the script is running well, this one. Okay, now, all parameter will be here. Will be on read one record dot in this one. Okay, now this parameter, this all parameter, we will send to the result one record, result read one record here to show the all parameter on the screen. Okay, now we must send this all parameter to the next page. Okay, now all parameter this one, we make a split field by field. Okay, now sorry, this we make a split here. Okay, if data student to string is empty, why this red? If data student, where is it? If data student dot string is empty, why this? Oh, sorry, I can put here. Yeah. This one. Set state. If empty, go to this one. Yeah. If not empty, the data go to this one. Okay. Okay. If empty, set state, go to this one. We make this navigator first. Okay, I think this is not empty. Go to this one, not page. Yeah, we copy this first. If data empty, go to this page. Okay, this is just make information. There is no logic here. Okay, copy this. Okay, same ya. Copy. If empty, go to this one. Okay, make this one. If empty, set state, navigator this one. Dot push. Okay. Root material. Page root. This one. Okay. Go to the search not found. Search not found. Where is it? Search not found here. This one. Read not found. Copy. This. Okay, go to this one. So you must import the file name. Read one record not found. Read one record not found here. Okay. So this is if the return is empty from here. There is no student ID on the database. Return is empty. So the Flutter, the script will be show the information to the page information report. Yeah, here. Okay. If not empty, go to this one. Okay, make this. Else. If data student zero dot ID not equals null, okay, moment here. Okay, this one there is no dot here. Okay. If ID not null, or you can use this student ID not null. I think this is the same if there is no if data already exists. So make this split like this. ID1, make the name ID1 equals data student. Zero ID. Okay, this is for ID1. For student ID, make this student ID1. This is student ID. Okay. and so on. We put here, we copy to make our video not too long. We copy this. Okay. Up. Okay. Now we make a parameter from all record. Yeah, we make a split here. Okay, after that, all these parameter we will send to this one. The all parameter take from return, all parameter here send to this to make this page appear the result. Okay, now we make this navigator push. Okay, to make this I copy to make my video not too long. Copy. Okay. Result one record. Okay. To send this parameter to the class name result one record. Okay, result one record. We make this one result one record. Result read one record. This one. Okay. Make this stateless widget. Result read one record. Okay, and then make this stateful widget, my widget. Stateful widget is my widget. Okay, result read one record. Okay, we must import result read one record here. Okay, import. Okay, check this. Why is still okay? So after we send this all parameter from here to this one on this page, you must receive this parameter. Okay. Okay, on this page, read. Okay, you must read this all parameter here. Copy. Okay. Okay, this one. First, you must make a declaration of parameter. Okay, ya, moment please, this one. Okay, I think it's better for you to show. Okay. This parameter you send to the next page. This. Okay, we put here. ID, student ID 1, student name 1, gender 1, address 1, underscore. ID 1 underscore, student ID 1 underscore, student name 1 underscore, gender 1 underscore. Okay, you send to next page. So on next page, you must make a declaration. Okay, this one. Where is the next page? Result this one. Okay. Yeah, this one. You must make a declaration first on stateless widget. Yeah, class stateless widget. Here. Okay. You make declaration first. After that, we use require this like this. Require this dot ID 1 like this ya, comma require this dot after ID 1 student ID 1, where is it, this one. Okay, comma require this student name 1. Okay, after that require dot this after name gender 1, this one. Okay, and so on. Require, okay, this after gender address 1. Okay, next require this after address major 1. Require this font 1, and the last one require this date time entry. Okay, we have received this parameter from previous page. Okay, this one. Yeah, I think you can see this the same. You send from previous page this one ID underscore student ID 1 underscore and then we must same the parameter name, yeah, this one. Okay, after that we require this all parameter, and then on stateful widget you must make declaration first before you make show on your screen. Okay, we make declaration first on stateful widget. We see this is a stateless widget, and then this is a stateful widget. Yeah. Okay, make a declaration again. Declaration on stateful widget. Copy. Stateful widget. Okay, this one. Okay, we make a different because after on stateless widget, this is on stateless widget and this is on stateful widget. Make different, make marker the end of parameter, make a ID 1A, name 1A, gender 1A, okay, and so on. Okay, After that, we require again this one, copy. Okay, this one, I think it's better for us to copy to make is my video not too long. Okay, copy this. Okay. So, this parameter ready to show on the screen. Okay, this one we make okay, now on the result, yeah, so we can make on my screen. Now we make this, okay, this one we send to the back. Okay, now return skateboard children. Okay, this one return skateboard. This one body. We make this column. We make one column. And then this one children. Okay. Now we make this one by one. Okay. So to make it faster, to make one first this. Okay. Okay, sip. Test. Okay, click here. Okay, we see this one, but there is no data here. Why? Because from stateless widget, the result, where is it? Result, okay, this one result. Result from stateless widget. This is a stateless widget to stateful widget, this one. Okay, from here to here there is no connection. Okay, this one. Stateful. Body. Okay, my widget name this one, copy. Body. One place. Okay, we must send from stateless widget here. Where is it, stateless widget? Okay, this is a stateful widget. Here, make a remark here. From here, body, we must send all parameter from here to here, from stateless widget to stateful widget. Okay, we make a copy to make faster. Where is it? Stateful widget. Okay, this one. Cons. Moment please. Stateful widget, stateless. Where is stateless widget? Oh, this one. Copy. Okay. From body this. Yeah. You must send a moment. Okay. This parameter. ID 1A underscore. ID 1A underscore. Student ID 1A underscore. Okay, this one. We have this. Same like this, we copy after student ID and then student name, yeah. Same like this. Copy like this, student ID. This one. Copy. Number 2. This is a student name. Student name. The student name 1. Okay. Save. You can see this. Okay. Same with this, we can copy all parameter. Okay, to make this faster, we copy this. After student ID, student name, after that, gender, copy. This one. Gender. Okay, make this, number 3. Where is it, number 3? Gender. Okay, this one. After gender. Okay, this is restart. Okay, no problem. After gender, address, major, and phone. Okay, I copy. Gender, address, and phone. The last one, phone, this one. Okay, copy this. Okay, copy. Okay, after that, we copy this one. Search again. Copy. Okay. Read one record. Okay. We must import read one record here. Import. read my record. Okay, this one. Okay, save. Okay, no error. Now we try to start debugging. Okay, maybe this is take 1 minute. Okay, this one. Click here. This parameter student ID will send to the backend. On backend, so on backend, where is it? Okay, this one. On the backend, select all parameter from student, the student, where student ID like parameter which we parameter that we put and we put here, or I mean parameter we put here. This parameter will send to the backend. Query data where the parameter like this, and then the return back to the Flutter. If there is no error, all parameter will send to this page and show on the screen. Okay, you can see this one. Okay, now we try to send this or send this one, this student ID parameter, and then the return back we will show on the screen. Okay, moment please. Where maybe take y. Okay, now we read one. Okay, so this, try to type here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 16. Ready? Click here. Okay, this one, the student name and gender, address, slum 5 number 1 2 3. Okay, if we change and then we make this, for example, this one 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then number 3 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, this one already finished. Send it, and then we will see the result. If the student ID like this, so the student name must be Sydney, gender female, address Tata Alam number 100, like this. This is just a dummy database. Okay, now we have finished to develop. Okay, before we close, I make a explanation first. Okay, where is the pointer? Okay, this one. Okay, this one project number 41B, 2 project from 16 project. Okay, this is how to read data from exactly from database on Flutter. Okay, this one to read data on database from Flutter, and the previous project how to create data. We create data, send it to the database. Okay, this is the whole project. This is the previous project 41A. Now we have already finished project number 41B. This is to read data. If we send the parameter read data from database and then send it to the next page and show it to the screen, we can see. Okay, this is project 41B. Next 41C, D, and so on. We have 16 possibility project about this grid. Okay, I think That's all today about how to read a specific record or specific student ID from database. This is PHP. Yeah, this is a back-end script to query data if we send student ID. And then this is asynchronous function to send the parameter to the backend, and then to make it a parameter and send the parameter name to the next page. Okay, this is the part of script we put here. This is how to read one record, this, yeah, make a declaration parameter, and then we require. Okay, thank you for time is watching my video. If you have learned something today, please, a new subscriber, please subscribe my channel, like and make a comment, share to your friend. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.